Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Zachary Washington. I'm a business management major. This is my senior capstone presentation. My expected graduation date is spring of 2026, and I am in the Tyrone Attenborough School of Business and Entrepreneurship. So we're going to start it off with a little bit of my career development. My career path has been shaped by a combination of academic study, athletics, leadership experiences, and hands-on work in the automotive industry. My educational journey has helped me to have the developed knowledge in the business management section, entrepreneurship, marketing strategies, operational planning, and financial planning for my businesses. We're going to get into some short-term and long-term career goals. Some of my short-term career goals include gaining additional professional experience, working in the automotive performance industry, expanding my professional network within the automotive industries, and building brand recognition through social media and local automotive communities. And those are just some of my short-term goals. And we're going to get into a little bit of my long-term goals here: opening a fully operational performance automotive shop, developing a nationally recognized performance brand, and creating a line of branded automotive performance parts. Over the course of my fall semester, I had an internship with Washington Towing, and it's probably one of the most best experiences I've had through an internship. This internship allowed me to gain real world exposure into business operations and help me with customer service, because as we all know, the customer is the entire of the business. That is how you make your money. That is how you make your profits. And working in this environment provided me some insight into how automotive services, which is great for me wanting to open an automotive industry services business, operate on a daily. Some responsibilities I had were assisting customers with service interactions, helping coordinate service calls, assisting with scheduling and dispatching services, meaning what I did was I was the person who interacted with the customers the most. I also helped coordinate calls for people to go get picked up, tows to happen. And so those skills I gained from that were customer service and communication skills, problem solving and real life time situation skills, time management, and understanding business operations, along with team collaboration. Here during my time on Benedict, I've been involved in multiple things on campus. These include Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Army ROTC programs, some service learning projects, and of course I am a student athlete leader, and that has shaped a lot of what I have going on now in my college. So first we're going to talk about my fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. In this organizations, I have competed in community service initiatives, leadership development activities, campus engagement programs, and mentorship opportunities. Being a member of this fraternity has allowed me to build some strong relationships while also enforcing service, brotherhood, and academic excellence. Our Army ROTC helped teach me leading by example, maintaining accountability, making decisions under pressure, and working effectively in teams, demonstrating professionalism and integrity. These leadership skills were extremely valuable while managing my own business. While going to manage my own business, they will be extremely valuable. I'm also a student athlete here. I run track at Benedict College. These also help with speaking to prospective student athletes. I provided campus tours to recruits. I shared my experience balancing academics and athletics and representing the university during my recruitment visits, meaning I basically just talked to kids that were coming in, and I told them about what life was like on campus as a student and also as an athlete. Now, for my service project learning, my thing was event management. So what that really was, it was setting up tents and seating areas, decorating event spaces, coordinating DJ setups, arranging chairs and event layouts, supporting campus organizations during events. SPC alone hosts a lot of events that they need chairs and all this stuff for. So pretty much what I would do, I would go in, I would point out whatever needs to be in whatever spot. I would also help, set up things for these like events, and it helped me with some managering, and it taught me the importance of teamwork, planning, and organization. My first major related project is my business plan. For the past few years, I've been working on Zach's high performance, and it's taught me a lot and helped me prepare for the launching of the real business with market analysis, marketing strategy development, some financial projections, and operational planning. And my second major related project was my human resource policy manual. It helped me with employee policies, workplace ethics, hiring procedures, and employee training programs. Completing this project really helped me understand the importance of effective human management in the business, because if your workers or if your coworkers aren't, collaborating together, then your business falls apart. And taking that class with Dr. Galloway definitely opened my eyes up to that a whole lot. So we're gonna tap into my business side. Of course, my name of my business is Zach's High Performance. It is an automotive shop focused on vehicle performance, upgrades, and customizations. The goal is to provide high quality performance upgrades that improve vehicle speed, power, and your overall driving experience. My mission statement is: the mission of Zach's High Performance is to provide high quality automotive performance upgrades and customization services that enhance vehicle performance, reliability, and driving experience. We are extremely committed to providing a professional service, the best high quality parts, and expert installation, so you know that you're being taken care of mentally as a customer, and also that your car is being taken care of and it's in good hands. My vision statement is, and the long-term vision includes expanding operations and establishing multiple shop locations. I want to be known for innovation, quality service, and high performance builds. Business model is, we would offer performance engine upgrades, turbochargers and supercharger installations, suspension upgrades, custom exhaust systems, cosmetic performance modifications, and our revenue will be generated through our labor services, part sales, and tuning performance services. Labor being installing said parts, part sales being getting those parts and reselling them, and performance tuning services would be included into the labor. Our products and service, again, are listed right here: engine performance upgrades, forced induction, suspension, performance exhaust, dyno tuning, and cosmetic performances. And each service is designed to improve a vehicle's performance, also while maintaining reliability. Our pricing strategy will range based on the kind of car you have or the kind of work that is being done to said car. So our basic performance upgrades are right here. Our turbocharger and supercharger installations are right here. And our engine builds are also right here. Of course, engine builds are being costing the most because that's the main part of the car. Installations, they always range from $4,000 to $10,000, purely because it is something that takes apart the car, and all of these prices would be based on the value of said car you're bringing to us. The target market would be sports car owners, muscle car enthusiasts, car collectors, and automotive racing enthusiasts. Each one of these individuals usually drive high-end cars that require very, very high knowledge in the automotive industry and parts to be able to perform anything on these cars, which is why we stand out a little bit, and hopefully this brings us into our market opportunity. So the automotive performance industry continues to grow. More owners who own these very, very fast cars really want them to be a lot better, a lot faster. It's already hard to take a car that's souped up and soup it up even more. It's very expensive. There's people who don't understand how to do those things. It's not something that anybody can do. And this is where our competitive advantage comes into play, because we specialize in performance expertise, high quality parts and installations, personalized customer service, and a strong reputation within the automotive communities. We want to make sure that we are trusted, that we are known, and that we are a name that is being talked about in a positive manner. Our marketing strategy would include social media marketing, automotive events and car shows, and partnerships with other local dealerships and online performance forums. Social media being Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, anything that is on your phone that you see, you scroll, people are on their phones all the time. We want to be noticed on there. Automotive events and car shows, there's a lot of people, especially the enthusiasts in the target market, who show up to these events to show off their cars. You see a car that looks really nice, hey, Zach's High Performance, modify this car, let me go check them out. Our customer acquisition strategy, again, would be repeating myself, showing up, showing out, just basically using a algorithm on Instagram, algorithm on social media to catch the attention of viewers who are attracted to us. We would be in places where our market target would be. So here's the operations plan as management. Our operations would include vehicle diagnostics, performance upgrades, and custom installations and quality control testing, meaning certain cars are such of high performance in the quality control testing. Certain cars are of such high performance that regular auto shops cannot help you, which is where we would come into play. We'd also like to have high quality service, making sure the customer and the car is taken care of. And right here, we also have our management. It would be me, the manager, lead performance technician, and automotive technician with an administrative assistant. Administrative assistant handling social media, any calls, any accounting parts, and automotive technicians would be plural. We will have multiple people working on your cars. And of course, as the company grows, additional technicians will be hired. Here's an industry overview. Right here, according to the industry reports, the automotive market industry in the United States is valued at over $400 billion, with performance modification representing a significant portion of that market. Now, another thing it's repeating itself, with performance upgrades accounting for the billions in annual spending, this indicates that there's a large national market right here in America for the performance automotive services. And if Zach's High Performance expands nationally, which we plan to, it will be able to access a significant portion of this market. Here's another part of our market segmentation broken down a little bit deeper. Performance enthusiasts, car collectors, motorsport participants, and young automotive enthusiasts. People who are enjoying their cars, people who collect cars, people who are driving race cars. They want to be fast. They're going to these meets, they're going to these drag strips, and they need these cars to be fast. That is exactly where our market would value most of its money from. Our competitors include independent performance shops, large automotive modification companies and dealerships, performance divisions, meaning some of these cars that are very high performance do have dealerships that work on said car. So those would be our competitions. But in the future, we do plan to expand a little bit bigger, opening additional performance shop locations, developing branded performance parts, and expanding into these online automotive sales, sponsoring race teams and automotive events. These expansion opportunities help grow the brand nationally. Our SWOT analysis, here goes some of our strengths. I've got them on different slides, so we're just going to go through at least one for each slide. Strong passion and knowledge of performance vehicles, a specialized focused on high performance upgrades. These strengths help position the company to completely and effectively in the performance market. Some of our weaknesses are small team during the initial business startup, the initial operations. Brand recognition must be built up from scratch. You don't just pop out and it's like, hey, this is us. So these are our weaknesses that will be addressed through strategic marketing, networking, and gradual business growth. But even though we have those weaknesses, we still have our opportunities for growing demand in vehicle customization, the increased popularity of automotive content on social media, opportunities to partner with racing organizations, expansion into the online performance part sales, and these opportunities allow our business to grow beyond traditional automotive services. Some of our threats, though, do include economic downturn affecting consumer spending, meaning people not buying these cars anymore. Again, everything that is based off of us is based off of a trend. So strategic planning and strong supplier relationships can help reduce these risks, though. So we're going to get into our financials right here. Here goes our startup cost worksheet right here. Our funding sources is how we'll pay for it. Everything is right here being paid for, mostly using loans and owner investments. Here goes our financials. This is our opening day balance sheet right here, along with our revenue, our cost of goods sold, and our operating expenses. We have our liabilities, owner's equity, and assets. Right here is a cash flow statement for the entirety of year one, the total of year one, total of year two, and total of year three. Of course, in the first half, we do go negative. We have lost some money in the first initial startup, purely because in order to run one of these businesses, it requires a lot of money. It is not that we're not making money, not making profit. It is just in that first year, what needs to be bought to start up said organization is more than what is being made. But as you can see, it begins to turn positive just by the second year, meaning we'll begin to make profit as we move forward. Our financial balance sheet is also right here, balanced. And here is our financials on our break-even point, sitting right here. Our legal structure will be a limited liability company and LLC. This helps us with protection of personal assets, flexible business management structure, and tax advantages. Risk management strategies include liability insurance, proper safe procedures, and high quality part suppliers. And in conclusion, my experience here at Benedict College helped me prepare for a career in business and entrepreneurship through leadership experiences, internships, and academic projects. I've developed the skills needed to pursue my goal of launching Zach's High Performance. With dedication, strategic planning, and strong leadership, I am confident that this business will successfully grow and create opportunities within the automotive and performance industries. Here are some contacts and supporting links. Here's my number, my personal email, and school email. Here's a link, hyperlink to the business plan that you can see all of my sheets, my financials, everything listed out on a Word document. And right here is the link to the YouTube presentation. I'd like to thank you all for your time. I'd like to thank you all for letting me present my business plan. Thank you.